Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well today. We're going to play a little bit in No Man's Sky. This will be episode 12. In the last episode, we did a couple things for the main storyline, and we did several squirrels and did some secondary missions. I've been trying really hard to stay on the main quest line. Because so many people play this game over and over and over again and they never finish the main quest line. So they have no clue what's going on. After we get through the main quest line and you know what's going on in the world of No Man's Sky lore, I'm going to drop a couple people who have deep dived into No Man's Sky lore and it'll blow your mind. Alrighty, so we were on the side of the planet. We had just finished doing a explanation in space about buying and selling on the economies. A lot of people never do that either. My intention is to show you all the different ways people make money in the game. And one of them is through the economy. To me, that's the fastest way to make money and the way I've always done it. When I want to buy a ship, I've gone somewhere and I found a ship and it's $150 million or whatever. That's how I'll make a bunch of money really quick. I used to do it with chlorine, but they nerfed that. Ooh, look at that. Kind of pretty. So, what we need to do, we're on America. Our red, white, and blue America. That's how my dad used to say it. America. He was in the Air Force for 24 years, so our whole family tends to be a little bit patriotic because our dad spent so many years serving our country. I love America. Hence, I named this planet America. Alrighty, so let's look at our main quest line. So, Apollo wants us to activate a portal. So let's do that. Perform a scan to uncover ley lines. Bottom right always has what you need. Ley line detected. Wow, it's right near us. Alright, so we're not doing that. I hate doing that get down and search thing. So let's see if we can find it. Because it's going to be a monolith. How close is this building? Is it this one? Let's see. Let's make sure our ship is full.
Technology recharge.
What's that noise? You hear it? Might not be able to hear it. Oh, this is nanites. Nope. We don't see the red icon, see? I wonder. You know, there are some worlds that you can go on that every single building is like this. We'll get the nanites from here, but we're not going to do the eggs. We're here, we might as well do it, but this is not where... I'm so sorry, I clicked through. Because I don't want to click through, and that's why I apologize when I do it, because there's storyline and lore in everything you'd read, touch. I glimpsed a crimson orb between the clouds, a vast and baleful eye, unblinking and monstrous. Fear turned the blood in my veins to ice. I was so afraid it would see me, but then the clouds moved and it was gone. I was no longer certain it had ever been real. Perhaps the fungal deposits from the last world I visited are still clogging my exosuit vents, affecting my cognition somehow. I have cleaned my filter 6 times now, but I still feel it inside me. So I discover something coded deep inside the long dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me in my own journey. So 131 nanites. So every time you do this, you'll be recognized now. I don't know if we've done that on its own before. And so you'll be recognized. So that was not where we needed to go. So we need to find that red thing, and we're gonna have to get down and search, which irritates me because there it is. I was thinking we might have been able to see what we needed in the dark, but a ley line is going to be a monolith. Oh, maybe it's that. We'll do that anyway, because that will give us a even before I had chemotherapy, I could never remember the name of this building. It's where you get your multi-tool. Just drives me crazy. And that was before chemo. Minor settlement. I don't know why I cannot remember the name of that building, but I cannot. Units that way. Checker plane.
Technology recharge.
Wonder if we have research aquatic animals. We have to destroy sentinels. So yeah, we do have to kill creatures. Just one. All right. Oh, I think we only had one more animal on this planet. Oh, no. Ooh, he's a predator. happened? How are we 600 units farther than we were a minute ago? I decided to take the opportunity to call creatures because there was so many right here in this small area. Wow. This is a predator right here. He was getting ready to kill that animal anyway. But we don't have a quest for we're not gonna make it. This is why I hate doing the running thing. It always drives me crazy that the quests will flip, but I realized it's because you can have so many quests that it flips. 150 quests are a lot to... I meant to look that up and see if it's still 150 quests. If you ever want to scan something when you're on a search beam, just hold down F and hit 1 and it'll let you scan. See? And once you ignore the thing and don't set down at it, it seems like you just get farther and farther away. And so I should just call my plane, because no matter what I do, I'm going to run in circles, which is why I hate it. I just like point and shoot. Just where am I going? And I'll go there. So I'm just going to quit messing around and do it. Where's our red thing? And I've noticed that most of this playthrough, the places to go I haven't been able to find. They're always hiding. So let's land.
Received.
Oh, it wasn't a monolith. So this also, on a normal basis, when you see these, gives storyline to whatever life form is on the planet that you're on, usually. Yosemite, Vocadobidi, Yabidibidibidibidoo. I took a drink of my coffee. I don't know what to expect as I approach the structure. An army of sentinels, perhaps? Some gateway through which I'll find Artemis? But in the shifting structure of this monolith, I can feel something else, a story, a vision. It's already burning itself into my eyes. The traveler, arrival. The traveler awoke beneath the shadow of a red star. Well, so far everything red seems to be pointing to the Atlas. Through the lonely cosmos they fled, yearning for purpose and meaning. Hey, this is us. They found an anomaly, an aberration, a door to the heavens. No Gek, no Viking, no Corvex could see it. Only the traveler could perceive the portal, though they did not know how to step through. They did not know the secret language, the glyphs. The secret language, the glyphs. They did not yet grasp the price of the final truth. I am filled with the knowledge of an ancient traveler. I see glyphs in my mind, part of the code I need to activate a portal. As I depart, I spot a sentinel drone in the distance. It moves away quickly. Well, that was a lie. So, equip a weapon by pressing G. Destroy all active sentinels to buy time to escape. So we have to kill these. Where are they at? They were blending in with America. You ain't messing around, buddy. You're going bye-bye. Next one to go bye-bye. They're blending in with the ground. I can't see them. There's 3. So we had to kill these guys? I don't know. I think it's find monolith. Oh, there's a healer because he's getting better. So there's 2 more. See those dots? Now we could run away. But
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
okay, some more are coming. So now they're searching, so we're gonna run. My luck is we're running in the way they're coming. So we are almost out of there. Boom. So what is it? We need to find another ley line. So how do we do that? So perform a scan to detect portal airlines. Scanner now accurately attuned to ley line wavelengths. We discovered 1 glyph set. I think you're supposed to do it while you're in your car. Your plane. Oh, how pretty. I like water. Now, sometimes you find these buildings like this, and they're destroyed. But this one is not. It's still good. Are we on a Gek world? There's always, if it's not destroyed, at least 2, sometimes 3. There it is. Languages. And we're on a Gek world. And look, there's a Gek head. We actually want to be on this side. So where were the steps leading up here? There was not. There's no way to get up here but to fly. Redfi Rofer. As I approach the structure, I feel the same burning sensation in my eyes. There is nothing to read, and yet I am more aware of these words than anything I have ever known. The traveler. Sin. The traveler found a way. They always did. The first drone screamed when it was cut open. Within the shattered memories of sentinels, the traveler found the glyphs they needed. They passed through the gateway, emerging before the face of omnipotence. The traveler asked the Atlas how many worlds were left to visit. They had seen so many in their life, they did not wish to die before they saw them all. And the Atlas answered, 18 quintillion, I can't remember the 100,000, million, billion, trillion, quintillion, bloody. I don't know those, I can't remember. Witness the glyphs. I am filled with the knowledge of 18 quintillion. I just remember that from reading and stuff, that there's 18 quintillion planets and less than 1% have been found. I see the glyph in my mind, another piece of the code. I think of the Atlas. I have encountered this many times in my travels, yet it is the true nature that still eludes me. The vision fills me with fear. And one more. How far away is this one? Oh, we can go 30 seconds. We'll drink some coffee while we go. Because I swear it takes more than 30 seconds. But, you know, when I'm in the kitchen, I grind my own grain to make bread, which I was thinking about doing today. And I only do it for a minute because the blender that I have is a NutriBullet, and it blends it in a minute from ground grain to flour. As I'm standing there watching the minute, it seems way longer than a minute. And it's a minute. So that 30 seconds, even though it seems more than 30 seconds, is probably only 30 seconds. Now, there are some, this is called a monolith. There are some monoliths when you run to these circle areas or these square areas with the circle on them, and a multi-tool will pop up. It's called an Atlantan multi-tool. It'll be like that. See that circle? And you'll walk up to it and you'll hear the sound of stuff coming up. All right, we were looking for the other two words. Learning some deck words. Alright, we need to go up. So where's up? There it is. Blah, 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 blah. We don't understand. Everything here is tinted with that same red, the same unobservable crimson that fills my vision when I blink. I can only hope this structure holds the final glyphs, that my trial at these ruins is nearly over. The traveler, a purpose. The Atlas told the travel that they were the first of their kind, that a multitude would follow. Each would be endowed with the same noble soul, each able to travel from planet to planet in eternal solitude. The first traveler rejected the gift of the Atlas. Who was the first traveler? The first traveler rejected the gift of the Atlas. This was not what they had hoped for. What was the purpose of infinity if you could not see it all, if you were alone, if you would one day die? The first traveler cursed the Atlas and claimed that they would find a way to survive no matter the cost. All of these worlds, all of time itself, it would be for the travelers to witness glyphs. So the first traveler said, no, I don't want to be a traveler. And we're a traveler, but we're an anomaly. That's what we've been called over and over again. And remember when we were talking with, I think it was the dude, the Viking that makes our weapons, and he sent us off and we read a story and it said that the Viking will always help the traveler because it is demanded by their Herc, which is leader. I am filled with the knowledge of an ancient traveler. I see the final glyphs in my mind, the final portion of a code. Locate and activate a portal. Alrighty. Ooh. Look at that. A little bit of water. It's been dark for a while. I'll be glad. It's because we're on the... There's a dark side of the world and there's a light side of the world. Well, that'll work. Oh, Look at this. These are wonderful. They're called, if you hit F and search for them, let's get away a little bit so you can see. When you're holding down F and looking for things, see, you'll see a monolith, and then right there, they're called ancient data structures. And they're not usually by a monolith, they're just randomly around the world, and they give you navigational data and sometimes the exosuit upgrade chart like that. That rock has chromatic metal. But yeah, these, you never have enough navigational data. Eventually you will, but every time you call your ship, it's takes the navigational data. And when you want to buy location maps that you locate things, you use navigational data to trade. Look at that water. Oh, I didn't go all the way around. That is a big rock. So we need to find where our ship landed. We freaked out the life form animals. So we need to perform a scan and find a portal. And whenever you land on a planet and you want to find a portal, you go to a monolith. But make sure that whatever life form, in this case, Gek, so you answer the monolith's questions. And it's usually the most passive way that you can find. Oh no, we're going up in the sky for that. We're not going to go 42 minutes. Not doing it. Go up and boom, you can fast travel. "10 seconds is way better than 43 minutes. One of the things they did in Worlds was the clouds. We're gonna have to search, aren't we? No. We did not have to search. This is a portal. And on one side of it, it's not this side, something will come up out of the ground. So you have to find that side. Traveler anomaly confirmed. So for some reason, we're a traveler, but we're an anomaly. And that's why I'm always this character form, because that's what the game is about. I approach the portal. I think of every passing thought and idle wish that led me to this moment. Within this gateway, I might find Artemis. I might find the source of the Sentinels. I might find a whole new universe. But it is more than this. This is not fate. I am making a choice, a leap of faith that somewhere out there in the dark, I will find who I am meant to be. I step forward not knowing what I will find on the other side, but I feel it deep in my heart, the call towards a deeper truth. This will be the start of everything. A leap in the dark. Enter the portal. Here goes. We've left America. Bye, America. Ooh, a light fractured planet.
Warning. Hostile system.
These systems like this. Hello, buddy. Warning, gateway breach detected. Breach, breach, breach. Anomalous signal detected. Ooh. Is this what happened to... Uh-oh. 16, Atlas protocol initiated. Can we get away? Oh no. That sounds awful. Awful, awful. Oh, we have been summoned. Hello, Daddy. For the first little bits, make sure you grab these because you get free warp fuel. It's almost like he wants us to continue, huh? Atlas. Oh, we don't know the words. We should have grabbed a couple words. Ask who this is. Say hello. Say hello. Hello, world. That was, what was that? The very first internet thing? An audio recording plays, echoing out across the vast interface. We were once travelers. We once aspired to more than dirt and dust. The audio clicks. Time passes. Show me a world, Atlas. Show me something no one has ever seen before. The voice ends. The interface grows still and silent. It awaits a command. Why would I wipe the system? It has been, 1 trillion, 940, public math, not doing it, since our last diagnostic. 64% of worlds operating within expected parameters. Oh, is that why there's so much funk and crap on some worlds? So only 64% are pretty. That's a lot, though. That means a lot of paradise planets. 2,611,384 actionable observations await analysis. Subroutine, sentinel, status, error. So something's wrong with the sentinels? Is that why they're so crazy? Subroutine, glass, status, operational. 4,182 breach attempts. Is that the travelers? Subroutine, traveler, status, operational. 450 critical error warnings. Exo mind structural integrity compromised. Immediate repairs required. So, us, the traveler, our exomind structural integrity compromised. That's kind of like the Korvax at our base. By interacting with us, they isolated him. So, has something happened to us that we've been compromised? Initiate personality interface? It seems to me if we say no, Green is go, red is stop. That, this is my thinking, that if I don't say yes, this will end, and I want to know. So I'm going to say yes. Traveler. Reality fades. Everything does. My body, my voice, my soul, all of it speaks to me. The atlas stands before me in all its might. I want to ask about Artemis. I want to find them, but something is happening to me. I need to get out of here. I need to... Scream. Something's happening. I tried to scream, but I have no mouth, no form. What's happening now? Restore point saved. Alrighty. Oh. It's a toxic planet. Oh, 6 planets.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Oh. This is like the beginning. Locate your starship. So if you can't see your starship, if you hit C and you hit F, it'll make it show up. And I just saw it.
Units received. Units received.
I think that one's underground.
Units received.
There it is. Oh, this is the new flora and fauna.
Units received.
Now, something that happens in No Man's Sky, if you want your thing, go up against the wall and you won't run out. And you can go up and up and up and see how your exosuit, and then once you get over the top, it starts. Over another.
Units received.
It's kind of like when we first started, huh? Had we gone through a portal and we almost got messed up like Artemis? What was it Nada said? He's lost in between. Oh, let's get the... There's always... There it is. 91 units. No, it should be closer. There it is. No? Where's the burning machinery? There we go. It should be right here. It's always right by it. No. Distracted. There it is. No, we're not gonna be so lucky as to... Not on America, but let's fill in the hole. Did you see that when I was looking for my ship? See my ship down there by my knees? It says go this way. Now it says go that way. So it's over this hill. Yeah, that light planet that we were on is a light fractured planet, and it'll have these weird wheels that you can talk to, but nothing really happens. What's that noise? Oh, look. Nope, just stand. Sometimes it gives you stuff. We don't have to go underground. There's our ship. Oh, it's like in the beginning. Sliding down the hill. And there's always 4 oxygen. Every time you see these places. Oh, look. It's G. They've left us information before. 4924G. Scenario iteration deleted. So does that mean that something happened to them in the portal? Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Oh no, it wasn't the portal, it was the Sentinels. No, we went through a portal. Deliberate transfer. Analysis. Fresh iteration generated. What do you mean fresh iteration generated? What does that mean? Anomaly containment prepared. Nobody contains me. Broadcast received. That's like nobody puts baby in the corner. Traveler anomaly detected. Okay, we're a traveler and it's calling us an anomaly because we're saying, no, I will not go. Anomaly is compliant. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Alrighty. So where nobody puts baby in the corner. But they still said it were a bit... Oh. So that means it was going to give us something. So we need to go over to the ship. And put something. Oh, we don't need this crap. Let's put that. Oh, goodness me. We got a space now. Yeah, look at that. Toxic protection. Put it here. Oh no, we can't. Oh, that's okay. We did that.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
So it's quicker to do X.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
You just keep hitting X.
Technology recharge.
Alright, so they should all be charged. It's so much quicker to do it that way.
Technology recharge.
There. Anything that could hurt us. And this... It seems like, well, if you don't know, look. It's gamma root. So this gamma is nuclear. Ooh. We've been looking for those. 385. Alright, what does the quest want us to do now? I escaped to my ship, glad of something familiar in this strange world. Where has the portal taken me? I was caught in the gravity of that infernal machine, not strong enough to resist. It identified itself as Atlas, the entity so many worship and fear. I saw no sign of Artemis, no trace of the sentinels. Why did I even step through that gateway? Why did I follow this path? I want to rescue Artemis. Is that true? Or is it just a lie I tell myself? The kind of thought a noble person might have. Artemis was in need of assistance, but did I really risk my life just for them? There is something more, some other yearning. I want to know, what in the hell is going on? As I stare at the console, an opportunity presents itself once more. There is an inbound transmission emerging from a location on this very planet. You are not alone. Why do they always say that? And who is this? The signal appears to be coming from this very system, using the same words that led me to Artemis so long ago. Could it be them? Did Artemis meet the Atlas as I have? Is it? Oh, it's close. Oh, I hate this. Fill the ship up.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
You're at 6 units. 306 units straight ahead. We need gamma root. Which we can get on this planet. Look at that. We have 3 filters. See the 3 circles on the hazard protection? So before we lose hazard protection, those 3 shields will have to be empty. Look, there's something yellow, like when you die and you have to run and get your cash. Where'd it go? Did we pass it? We did. Artemis. Unknown grave. Artemis is dead. I approach the source of the signal. A hologram appears. It is Artemis, but there is only silence, the slow pulse of a cosmic noise in the signal. Ask who is there. If Artemis can hear me, they make no sign. The hologram just stares. It is strange, but I feel a sense of deja vu, as if I've been here before, right at this very moment. Ask where they are. Well, they're right here. They're dead. I should ask the other one. As I move closer, the Artemis projection begins to speak, their words punctured by a strange static. They came. They watched closely. Machines. Murderers. Against the... The voice falls silent. The projection looks at me. Something is very wrong. I scan the hologram. It bears the exact same signature as every other transmission I have received from Artemis. There is no ulterior source for the signal. Everything they have said appears to have come right from in front of me. So he's been dead all along? Then how did he contact me? As I stand there, Artemis begins to speak. We are called them, but still beloved. Anomaly, they, nada, polo, watching us, tracking. What? Where are the... They called them, but they are still loved. Anomaly, they are still loved. Nada, polo, watching us, tracking. Mistake, abandoned, but it wasn't. Through the portal. Please don't trust. Don't trust who? How many letters? NADAANDPOLO. No, that's not. ATAATLAS. No. APPOLO. Who do not trust? I'm afraid. Aren't. I don't know how I can pat the back of a hologram. The projection fizzles away to mere static. The echo is all that is left of the entity known as Artemis, a grave of glitched data trapped in a sunless reality. My friend is dead. Perhaps they were never alive. I must tell Apollo what I have seen. To be on the same world as Artemis, we had to go to the same portal. So, is this what he did? Exactly what we're doing? He did say when I woke up, and that's kind of like what we did. We were just suddenly there, becoming aware in front of our ship. We must follow this story to find out what's going on. Well, at least our ship wasn't broken when we got to it. Tell Apollo, use C to scan for a hollow terminus. Let's put a beacon by Artemis. Sometimes you'll find these in the wild, and you can put a base there. And I sometimes wonder, should you? Look at that big square. So let's rename it Artemis Grave Base. Never done that before. Ugh. I used to have an ergonomic keyboard. And I think I spelled Artemis wrong. Oh, I can't interact with it now. Unknown grave. Oh, we're right at an hour. So we will fly. We'll get in our ship. And we will. Oh, man. I need you for gas, not to be blown to oblivion.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, so where's our plane? So we'll log off here. Artemis is dead. That's sad. Jump in and out of your ship. And we have saved. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you next episode.